Nay, that's not so.
I mean, sir, in delay. We waste our lights in vain, lights by day. Take our good meaning, for our judgment sits in 5 times, ere that in once in our 5 wits.
And we mean well in going to this mask, but 'tis no wit to go.
Why, may one ask?
I dreamt a dream tonight.
And so did I.
Well, what was yours?
That dreamers often lie.
In bed asleep while they do dream things true.
Oh, then I see Queen Mab hath been with you. She is the fairy's midwife, and she comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone on the forefinger of an alderman, drawn with a little team of atomi over men's noses as they lie asleep. Her wagon spokes of long spinner's legs, the cover of the wings of grasshoppers, her traces of the smallest spider's web, her collars of the moonshine's watery beams, her whip of cricket's bone, the lash of film, her wagoner, a small grey-coated gnat, not half so big as a round little worm pricked from the lazy finger of a maid. Her chariot is an empty hazelnut made by the joiner squirrel, or old grub, time out of mind being the fairy's coachmakers, and in this state she gallops night by night through lovers' brains, and then they dream of love. On courtiers' knees that dream on curtsy straight, or lawyers' fingers who straight dream on fees, or ladies' lips who straight on kisses dream, which oft the angry Mab with blisters plagues, because their breaths with sweetmeats tainted are. Sometimes she gallops o'er a courtier's nose, and then dreams he of smelling out a suit. Sometime comes she with a tithe pig's tail, tickling a parson's nose as he lie asleep, and then he dreams of another benefice. Sometimes she driveth o'er a soldier's neck, and then dreams he of cutting foreign throats, of breaches, embuscados, Spanish blades, of health 5 fathom deep, and then anon drums in his ear, at which he starts and wakes, and being thus frightened, swears a prayer or two, and sleeps again. This is that very Mab that plats the manes of horses in the night, and bakes the elf-locks in foul sluttish hairs, at which, once untangled, much misfortune brings. This is the hag that when maids lie on their back that presses them, and learns them first to bear, making them women of good carriage. This is she!
Mercutio, please. Thou talkst of nothing.
True. I talk of dreams, which are the children of an idle brain, begot of nothing but vain fantasy, which is as thin of substance as the air, and more inconstant than the wind, who woos even now the frozen bosom of the north, and being angered puffs away from thence, turning aside to the dew-dropping south.
Take the fool away.
Do you not hear, fellows? Take away the lady.
Go to. You're a dried-up fool. I'll know more of you. Besides, you've become untrustworthy.
Oh, 2 faults, Madonna, that drink and good advice will change. Forgive the dried-up fool drink, then the fool is wet. Tell the untrustworthy man to fix himself, and if is he fixed, he's here to stay. If he cannot fix himself, well, let the butcher do it. Anything that's fixed was still once broken. Goodness that breaks is then fixed with sin. Sin that breaks is still fixed with goodness. If this simple synthesis serves, so. If it will not, what remedy? As there is no true end short the grave, so you should most gravely keep your feet out of the short end of yours. The lady said to take away the fool, therefore I say again, take the lady away.
Sir, I asked them take away you.
False imprisonment. Lady. Fronte nulla fides. That's to say, you can't judge a book by its cover. Good Madonna, give me leave to prove you a fool.
Can you do it?
Dexterously, good Madonna.
Make your proof.
I must question you for it, Madonna. My good church mouse, answer me.
Well, sir, for lack of other pastimes, I'll hear your evidence.
Good Madonna, why do you mourn?
Good fool, for my brother's death.
I think his soul is in hell, Madonna.
I know his soul is in heaven, fool.
The more fool, Madonna, for mourning your brother's soul being in heaven. Take away the fool, gentlemen.